face.
What? What did you say?
And watch the person come back up. Y'all see him? But ain't nobody in front of us.
I'm shitting on the whole city with this one. I can't even lie.
Welcome back to the channel, family. It's your guy Trey 5 back again with another creepy video compilation. Make sure you guys like the video, and if you're new, subscribe so you can join the family. Let's jump right into it, y'all.
Wouldn't it be crazy if cave dwellers were snatching Americans from national parks? There are over 1,600 Americans missing via mysterious circumstances who disappeared in national parks. If you look at the map above, all the colored dots, those are the missing people. If you look at the map below, that's the underground cave systems in America. Oftentimes, these people will disappear, like, basically while they're standing right beside their family, like young boys go behind a bush, they're gone. So many cases of this. Search dogs will come to abrupt halts, like at the foot of a cliff and stuff when they're searching for these people. And in the rare instances that they're found, it's often an impossible distance away from where they went missing in like strange places that make no sense. It seems impossible. Former police officer David Pelias has done multiple stories on this and projects. Check it out for a weekend rabbit hole. And let me know in the comments, is this underground cave people or Bigfoot?
You know, I don't think it's just a coincidence that these missing people are going missing around these national parks. You know, in my opinion, gotta be like a setup or something. Like, these people are planning to do this. This is like a real thing that's going on in America. It has been going on for years. You know, I'm just glad people are starting to shed light on these situations.
Okay, I just saw this creepy shit happen on national television. What the fuck was that?
My neighbor waved at me this morning, but I found out he passed last night. This morning around 7:30, I was taking out the trash like usual. My neighbor across the street waved at me from his porch. He always does. Same gray hoodie, same slow wave. I waved back, didn't think anything of it. About an hour later, I saw flashing lights out front, 2 sheriff units. Then a coroner van pulled up. I walked over and asked what happened. One of the officers said he passed away last night around 9:40 p.m. No one found him until this morning. I told him, I saw the guy. I waved to him. The officer just stared at me. Then he asked, was he wearing anything specific? I said, yeah, a gray hoodie. The cop looked at his partner, then said, that's what he was found in. Slumped in a chair inside, he never left the house. He waved first, and he smiled like he always does.
It's a cemetery right in front of us, right? Y'all don't see nobody, but look. Look at it. That's crazy. So I'm gonna park the car, right? And then I'm gonna drop and watch the person come back up. Y'all see him? But ain't nobody in front of us.
This is really scary.
Look, nobody's there though.
Mama, can you stop now?
This is crazy.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out why she haven't left the scene yet. She just staying around like it's normal. I'm telling you, there's things around us 24/7 that we can't see with the physical eye that will literally shock you. There was another guy who took a Tesla to a cemetery, and it was like thousands of people popping up on the census. Why is it only happening in that area?
There's like little mosquitoes. What are going on? did you say? What did you say, Mommy? I didn't hear you.
You gotta keep that open so it doesn't get all musty in there.
You can't tell me it's not good.
Okay, I'm going to try to pause it.
Is rating in MMA.
Okay, now we're going to take a look closer. What the hell happened to this guy's face?
But he has UFC and what his ambitions were. However,
I'm going to slow this video down.
the Neanderthal remained quite modest in his statements. He said that right now he is reigning in MMA, but he hasn't been.
You know, there's a lot of videos out there of this same thing happening to multiple people. Are these people like shapeshifters or something? And we see their real eye for a split second. You know, sometimes you see a split in their eye like a lizard. They have like a red eye like this one covering their eye. You know, this even happened to LeBron.
Okay, guys, I'm convinced I don't get out too much, all right? But looking at this new generation, just looking at all these people, I'm for sure now we are living in a different timeline, tangent. This isn't our timeline. The way people look, people are so confused, especially the new generation. They're cooked. I'm sorry, I'm a millennial. Y'all cooked out here. The way just everybody looks and just, there's no rhyme or reason to anything. Nothing makes sense. The transcendence, the transformers, the confusion, it's a lot of shit going on. Back in my day, we had none of this. We are in a Biff Future Tannen tangent, for sure.
Something weird is going down at the Weeknd's concerts. This girl literally filmed herself crying because of the energy that she felt in the crowd watching this show live. And I've made videos on the Weeknd's concerts before because the backup dancers are always dressed up in these red robes and they do this dance that just feels like they're harvesting energy or something. I'm going to show you the clip that the girl took in a second, but his stages always have some type of symbolism as well. There's usually this red moon, and recently he's dancing on what looks like to be a church, and there's also sometimes this AI looking thing. And also, he's been seen wearing this robe in his recent music videos and concerts. It has this symbol on the back, but just take a look at this girl's clip and let me know what you guys think about it.
That boy, the Weeknd, is wildin'. Who he flicking his tongue at like that? You know, now they starting to call him the freaking. You know, you don't find it weird that all of these celebrities have all of these evil looking concerts going on? Why is that? Why are people not catching on to what's going on? Like, it's right in front of your face. This is exactly why I don't do concerts, because they literally harvesting your energy when you go there.
I'm shitting on the whole city with this one. I can't even lie. Who else in the city got an exotic monkey, bro?
Something showed up in this person's yard that was not there the day before, and you are not going to believe it. Like, there is no, I just watch it. Let me know what you think, please.
Hello. I think I found something really fucking weird. All right. Live in Burnsville, Minnesota. It's like a little suburb south of the cities. In a little townhome in a neighborhood not far from an interstate. Sorry. And we recently had some like storms or whatever. Not really anything crazy. It's normal for us to get like a lot of rain or whatever. And so yeah, I'm like walking around my yard and cleaning up the property because there's always like fallen branches and shit because there's just so many, you know, trees here. And look what I found. Okay, so, you know, I share, you know, the house is split here and they have their own backyard. Crazy overgrown, by the way. And then I have my yard. And, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, something fell. Let me go and like move it, cut it up or whatever. So I go to move it. And look at this shit. It's fucking, the fence is growing into the tree. Here's the thing. You know, that's not the bottom of the tree. There's no roots, right? Like, whatever. Maybe it's loose topsoil and all the roots have, you know, were brittle. I don't know, and it died and then fell in the wind. But even if I lift it up like this to try and like stand it back up, that's like completely deforming the fence. I don't know. It's just fucking crazy. You know, this is the way that it is. I mean, we got a bunch of like foliage and shit around or whatever, but what the fuck? How is this grown through the fence? It honestly looks like it was like being launched through the fence and then like stopped midway or something. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
Yeah, I want y'all to check this out. I want y'all to understand something. I don't like McDonald's. I'm not a fan of McDonald's, but they got these new chicken crispy, what you call these? Crispy strips. So I said I'm gonna give it a try. I give it a try, bite into it. I feel something come out of my mouth. I look at the crispy strip. Look at this thing. Look at it. Just look at it. It's in the chicken, yo. I don't know if that's a worm or a vein, but look at this. Just look at it. Now I'm about to go in McDonald's. I'm going to tell them about it. And I hope this video go viral, because this is what y'all feeding people. This is what children have to eat. They don't know how to look at their food. Look at this. Look at that. What the hell is this? Y'all make this video go viral so people know what they're eating in this world. That don't make sense. You're paying to eat trash.
Shit, you really can't even trust these fast food restaurants nowadays, because you could accidentally eat something that was placed in your food and you wouldn't even know, unless you're really paying attention to everything that you're putting in your mouth. You guys be aware though, because these videos are getting crazy.
Alcohol means body-eating spirit. It's Aramaic. Okay, alcohol. It's not alcohol, it's alcohol. That's the proper translation. That's why it says spirits. Because when you drink alcohol, it is opening you up to a spiritual realm, allowing demons to enter you. If you're blacked out drunk, bro, alcohol is literally like the purest form of demon possession.
Wow.
Blacked out drunk is like, that's demon possession. And demons aren't used to being in bodies, so when you see somebody drunk, they're like, eh. It's because the demons doesn't walk in a human body like that.
And some people, when they're drunk, they get fighty. They want to fight people.
Because it's a freaking demon in them. It's not even them. In their body, they're fighting something that's fighting them. They've evoked a demon. Okay, what is alcohol? It's rotted juice. It's from the realm of death. It's gonna evoke something in you. And like, bro, it's bringing you into that realm. It's bringing you closer to the realm of dead. And then you start to see stuff. You start to experience things. Or alcohol, you get body-eating spirit. You get demons coming into you, controlling you. And this is what people are like fighting, and they don't realize how many things they're evoking.
When everybody just drunk and dumb.
No, that's a UFO for real, y'all. No, the aliens coming for real. Y'all look, they all dropping. That's a UFO for real. That's a UFO for real. It's a UFO, Nikki. It's a UFO for real, Nikki. Look at Nikki's face. Look at her face. She running in the house. I told you. It's a UFO. Yo, it's a UFO for real. I zoomed in. Pookie, I got it. I promise. We in the clip. 2-piece. It's a UFO for real. Look at the UFO, bitch. No, we not making this shit up. look at her. She gonna put. It's a UFO for real, y'all. That is crazy. Y'all, that's crazy. It's a UFO for real, y'all. I promise y'all.
This dumb bitch talking about she can move the fucking water bottle with her hand. Go ahead.
Hey, you see she really moved that bottle though. You telling me it's a billion people on Earth and no one has superpowers? Somebody gotta have some type of hidden power out there that we just don't know about. Reality is becoming more supernatural as these years go by.
For my day ones that's been with me from the start, please explain to the new people in the comment section what is going on. Hollywood uses a numerical code. They speak a numerical language over your head. So when somebody is saying that they're turning 50 and 57, when you spell it out, just happens to equal 50, you got to pay attention to that. It's people that have seen me over and over again and still haven't picked up on the pattern. Because they're dumb as fuck. Let's just call it what it is. And they don't want to accept truth. They don't want to accept reality. But that's not my problem. That is their problem. BY is real. Why? Will Glorilla sit here and tell y'all that she is turning 50? A lot of y'all have alerted me to this post. And you want to know why would somebody that's turning 25 say that they're about to turn 50? If you've seen part 1, I told you who she was. A 50-something-year-old woman. But Wendy Raquel is not Glorilla. Glorilla said she was turning 50. Wendy Raquel just turned 57, man. Those ain't even the same numbers. What were you saying? No, I can't. What'd you say, bitch? I didn't hear you because the last time that I checked, when you spell out 57, it equals 50. So Glorilla saying this. She did it again. He did it again. No, wait. What did I tell you? What? I said it, right? Shut the fuck up, right? Okay, see, I thought it was just me. I thought it was...
Spirit is the Illuminati.
You believe in it or you don't?
I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't think none of that shit. Especially the Illuminati shit is only us. Like, how are we not benefiting from it? So crazy. If we're supposed to be running this whole thing, how the fuck I get stopped by the cops the other day? Can the Illuminati come tell him get off my ass?
You know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job.
You know, Cat Williams is right. All of these celebrities act like nothing happened to them. They act like they so holy and Hollywood is just so innocent. When in reality, everybody is probably in on it and know exactly what's going on.
Call me crazy, but I think this is being done on purpose. The attack on the crown. Breaking news. A consumer's report has revealed some alarming findings about synthetic braiding hair. According to their analysis, cancer-causing chemicals was found in 100% of 10 synthetic popular brands on the market being tested. This includes brands like Sensational, that's one of the top-selling brands out there. 100 samples contain cancer-causing chemicals. 9 out of the 10 samples contain lead. Is there a lawyer in the house? This sounds like a class action lawsuit. The size of the thing.
Oh my God. And I'm taking a movie of it.
I appreciate you taking the movie, but that is not a fish you want to see.
Allow me to explain. That is an oarfish, also known as the Doomsday fish. These guys are rarely seen by humans, despite being a sea serpent that gets up to 30 feet long. And that's because normally they're found about a mile deep in the ocean. First the anglerfish and now this. And a lot of cultures around the world believe when they surface, that means something terrible is coming. That's why it's called a doomsday fish. In fact, 20 oarfish washed up on the shore of Japan in 2011, just before their infamous earthquake, which ended up being one of the most catastrophic in history. And 6 oarfish washed up on the shore of the Philippines in 2003, right before their earthquake. And this was the most recent sighting, which just happened on a beach in Mexico. Now, there is a lot of theories, such as the tectonic movements before an earthquake kill them, and then they surface before the earthquake hits. But there's also the theory that they're just the bringer of bad news. We don't need any more of that. Moral of the story, as cool as it would be to see one of these, this is not a good way to start 2025. And as always, follow for more facts.
It's crazy that you're 72, like you look like, I don't know, like you're 36 or something.
If you eat 1 meal a day and fast 3 days out of a month, he said, you'll hardly ever get sick. He said, but if you don't want to ever get sick, just eat 1 meal and then nothing the next day and then eat 1 meal every other day. At the most, you may get sick once every 2 or 3 years. But if you want to take it to another level, like the ancient patriarchs that lived to be 1,000 years of age, did you know that before Noah, all the way from Adam to Noah, the average life expectancy for man was 912 years of age? Regular years the way we count them. Adam was 930 when he died. The oldest man in the scriptures named Methuselah, 969. How'd you live to be almost 1,000? He ate 1 meal, fasted 3 days, and then ate another meal. If you eat like that, you will never get sick. Your body will never have enough toxins to even make you sick.
Ain't no way he's 72. That is crazy. He must really be taking care of himself. You know, in my opinion, I think back then it was easier to live longer because the food was more natural and pure. But you know, nowadays all we have is just junk food. So you know, I doubt this generation life expectancy would be longer than theirs. You know, I'm gonna leave it at that though. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys sub to the channel if you haven't already. We out, y'all. See you in the next video.